Hello everybody, welcome back to the training. Hope I can inspire you to move. And just so you know, if you move, you improve. Now, improvement is not limited to physical movement. One of the strongest things one of the best things about humans that separates us over animals is our use of technology and our high brain to body size comparison. So be smarter if you can't be stronger. Always try to learn. Try something maybe you never thought of doing. Have you ever thought of writing? Go to a music store, try out an instrument. Try to write a book. Write a make story, tell a joke, make a new friend. Just try and inspire you to move and improve, So here, I tried to do some VSIT today, but it looks like the VSIT is taking a little bit of decline. I think I'll do it right about now. Yeah, it's looking a little bit worse than before. I don't know if it's because I'm a little bit weaker. I got heavier. Hopefully just because I'm a little tighter and not flexible. I worked a lot on the hamstring flexibility today, which VSIT movement is important. Hamstring flexibility is important for the VSIT. Here, just a calisthenic hamstring stretch, pushing to the floor. Get those hamstrings engaged. So hopefully you guys take a moment to make yourself better. Not just for yourself, but for everybody. If everybody in the world got better, the world would be so much of a better place. I know that seems very straightforward, but a lot of people think that they're as good as they can be, or think they're on the decline. And you just need to have the mindset that you can improve, and if you don't think about it, you might improve, you might decline. But if you try to improve every single day, and if everybody did that, the world would be such a much better place. So here I get a lot of inspiration from the monks of the Shaolin temples in China, where they do a lot of stance training on poles, which I'm lucky enough to have some poles, and I'm not sure how to use them or really what they're good for, but I guess they do engage the feet slightly more, and they are funner. I will say this is much funner than doing it on the ground, even my stance here was only about 90 seconds, which normally I can hold for about 2 minutes. So I don't know why I'm having some decline in movements, or a decline in performance in some way, but my quality of movement is improving, which the daily training, that's what the main goal is, the quality. So still I'm weaker. I can't do any press to handstands. I can't hold any of my static poses for as long as I could. So hopefully I just need to let some recovery take place. I'm not sure what needs to happen before I can get back into some heavy hand balancing. And I also kind of combo-wombo the depth drop into the horse stance from the stance training on the poles. A depth drop is where you just jump from a high height to work the impact through the legs. Here, even my turtles aren't as good as they used to be, but they're feeling more comfortable. Maybe because I'm heavier, maybe because I'm weaker. I used to be able to do a lot more turtles, a lot more dark hammers, which is the jumping turtle. But here, this doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good. I try to do both ways. Hopefully I actually do go the other way, because sometimes it's hard to keep track of which direction you go. And it does look like I go both ways, so that's good. And here I do just a different style of stance training on the high beams. I've really want to try to recover better so that I can do press to handstands, work on some planche work again. But I guess it will just have to be patient and find out what happens. So unfortunately, I get a little bit of an intruder who makes me have to interrupt my training here off the high poles. So how are you guys all doing? I talk a lot about me. So I know a lot of you are getting inspired from the movements. Thanks for letting me know. It really means a lot that some people enjoy this and that you guys actually get inspired from this, which is great. I feel like I'm doing some good into the world. And, you guys telling me about your goals helps me out too, because sometimes I get stuck in a rut where I'll do the same kind of training, and it just adds for variation because you guys are doing some things that I forgot about or haven't done in a while. So learning what your guys' goals are, and maybe we can do it together, get some inspiration and motivation to move. So this right here is a Jefferson curl I do on the Bosu ball, which is good for the hamstrings and building strength in the lower back, but it is kind of an advanced move, especially the way I'm doing it here. So you can do it without any weight, which is kind of like a deadlift with the worst form possible, is how I would describe it reductively. But this also mobilizes the spine and the hamstrings, get a nice stretch. So if you do it with weight, you will build some strong hamstrings. I will try to get back into the Nordic curl sometime. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting and sharing the video. And I'll see you in the next one. You can see the rest of these curls and just the start to finish on how movement can be done my way. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.